I seem to have been very lucky when choosing the women I fall in love with. Some men just make bad choices in their partner. Women too, but in my case, I'm just pointing it out from my experience as a man. Nora and Curie, well, we seem to be close friends and lovers. I look forward to their company as much as the closest friends I've ever had. Of course, Nora and I were very different in many ways, same with Curie. With Nora, I always wanted my space to do my things, but it was always nice to be in her company. We complemented each other. Being able to talk to each other about anything definitely helped. I've heard the real way to say I love you isn't with those 3 words, or money, but asking, how was your day? And of course actually listening and having a conversation about it. Out here in Massachusetts, we started a new life, alone, without family or friends. I knew a few service members from the war, but instead of moving to each other's hometown, we started a new one, together, far away. I'm from Oregon, and she's from Wisconsin, and we moved to the East Coast, being with her in our new home for a year and a half while I dealt with the trauma of the war. I needed a break from everything, and she knew it. I don't regret it. That time in our home and sanctuary was some of the happiest in my life. I almost feel like she helped to save me, as I wasn't coping too well with my war experience in Alaska. Without that time, without her, I don't think I could have made it to be where I am today. I needed all the strength within me to go through being thawed out in Vault 111 and everything afterwards. Damn, it's May now. It's been 7 months since she died. Well, for my time at least, since it gets complicated with being thawed out first in 2227 to see her die, and then frozen again for another 60 years. Still, it was about 7 months and 10 days ago from my perspective. With Curie, it's way more than our mutual attraction and an awful amount of sex we have together, which I also had with Nora too. Curie and I traveled the wasteland together. I don't think we've had many disagreements. When we do, most of it is misunderstandings on how she comes across to other humans and what they mean with their actions and behavior. This is because she's still getting used to her body. I think being only a few months in an organic human body after, 2 centuries as a robot, has to be, well, really strange. I've helped her as much as I could and tried to tell her how things are with other humans and what they see in her, especially with her attractiveness among the men. She's slowly coming around to see how things work, but she still needs advice from time to time. We have many fascinating philosophical discussions, and we both agree that something needs to be done to clean up the Commonwealth, though she loses me a lot when she delves into biological science. Come to think of it, she's probably one of the most knowledgeable scientists in her field in the Commonwealth, if not the world. Being over 200 years old with all that knowledge that was downloaded inside of her, she's more than smart, she's a genius. Though lately she's finding that she cannot pull all the knowledge in the world about everything from her databanks like she used to as a robot. She's human, yes, synth, but other than some small chip in her brain, she's a human. If over 99% of her is just like other humans, I cannot think of her in any other way. So I tell her that humans sometimes forget things, even the smartest of us. You have to keep refreshing your knowledge as you need it when you work on something that requires it. Grudgingly, she's come to accept these limitations as one of us. I'm very happy to have her at my side as we try to fix the Commonwealth. She knows how to shoot and how to fight. So as a package, she's just all around perfect for me. And that accent, I just love to hear her talk. It's sort of mesmerizing. I don't care what you're saying, but keep on talking, Curie. I could listen to that beautiful accented voice all day.
Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Hello? Anyone? I'm trapped in the jewelry safe in Fallon's. If anyone is out there, please help. What's going on out there? I felt the ground shake, and nothing since. It's been 4 days, I think. If you can hear this,
You have great lips.
please,
You know that?
let me out.
Who's there?
There's a button underneath one of the counters in the jewelry department. Please.
Button underneath the counter in the jewelry department.
I'm so thirsty. Please.
Jeez.
Hurry.
Hurry. That was 210 years ago.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message
If she's
repeats
still there,
in
she's
3
bones. Okay, so what's going on? Because I remember clearly that there was a bunch of arrows. We just went to the hospital, which is over there. Okay, so we have a walkway up there. And down here we have a bunch of arrows. Parking. Well, now I'm curious. Because obviously someone did this. Maybe this is part of the super mutant trap. I don't know.
You're starting to worry me.
I hear bugs. Time to make some noise. Arrows down there. Oh. Decapitated. Bobrov's best moonshine. Ugh. I want to be drunk out of my ass. I'll drink this down. Sounds like a turret. In fact, I know that's a turret. I built them myself. Hey, this is somebody's house of fun that we've entered. Oh, what the heck is this? Honestly, don't know. Traps, arrows, it's just too obvious, so we have to be careful. I'm sure we can do this.
Dog meat. Hey, boy.
You know, this is disturbing. That's a dog meat. Knock him over.
What was...
1, 2, 3, 4.
Something must have moved.
This place is all kinds of strange.
What the what's going on? What is this? Somebody spent a lot of time putting this together.
Oh non.
Ugh,
The body
radiation.
can repair tissue damage.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm the only one, maybe other than dog meat. This is really, really bad.
Caution.
Rad away. The irony.
I'll be careful.
Watch your step up.
Thanks.
Hey.
Me.
I'm not sure that's such a good idea.
Hey.
Yes?
Something like that.
If anyone could...
Time to get sick. Okay, everything here is extreme. Somebody's playing with anyone who comes along. So, I should have taken Rad-X before I went in there. It was really dumb of me. Now I've got to take probably a couple Rad away. This is awful.
Find a use for that.
Can't imagine.
I hate Rad away. Stimpack too on top of it. Stimpaks are okay, I'm used to them. Probably jabbed myself, what, 500 times since exiting Vault 111. Took quite a few of them during the war too, so... purified water. The only thing I want after Rad-X, or Rad-Away. Anyways, I grabbed everything that's over there. Now what? Grenade's gonna fall if I get this wrong? Somebody's sick game. What the heck? I'm curious to know what's past here. Why not just blow the walls down? Yeah, you found something. I can't get to it though, dog meat. I'm afraid if I press that, something's gonna happen. Oh, not in the mood for this. Oh, wait, we got it all. Okay, watch out. Guess I'm just expecting the worst. Glowing fungus, that's what's here. One way. Dog meat. There's a turret ahead.
This beats mayoral duties any day of the week.
Heads taken off people. Brain fungus too. So obviously this is not part of the Fallon store. Someone just built this in the parkade. Not why I'm here. Oh, those are all bombs, are they not?
I noticed that other people stare at me. Is there something wrong with my backside?
No, everything is right with your backside. That's the pro.
How you doing, buddy?
I hate these things. Whoa, 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 watch out. Okay, somebody's done a real jackass here.
I'll just take this.
Brain fungus too. See, grenade was hanging. I didn't even see it. I guess that shooting these things with my explosive rounds dislodged it. Okay. Hello. And a Christmas tree. What the heck? I cannot believe somebody spent all this time and effort
Take
to
whatever
do
you
this.
can. I'll keep watch.
Sounds good.
Have you
Although I
found
do like the
something
Christmas
interesting?
tree.
It's nothing special.
Alright, where's the spot with all those scales? Just toss a grenade up there. Watch out, dog meat! That didn't do anything. Well, this was tripwired. Watch out, dog meat. Oh, dog. Who's getting in the way? Okay, grenades were hung.
When they pick a theme, they stick to it. I'll give them that.
What's next? Oh, there's a way down there. There's something here. I don't know, maybe this is the end of it.
Do what you gotta.
But
Actually,
it keeps going,
do.
so I'm gonna...
This world
Agility
above
brew.
ground is very confusing.
This world
the whole
above
world's
ground-
crazy.
This world above ground is very confusing. I'm just going to assume... What is that? It's a trap.
Nice.
Well, there's no gun in there to disarm. Or no trap left to disarm. So is that 3 kisses, or does that mean it's X-rated? I don't know. Whoever built this is just nuts. Keeps on going. Blood streak. Wow. I hear a ghoul. Could be quite a few of them. There's one.
Not killing anyone.
Blowing one. That's disgusting. It's all bloated. Ooh, there's another.
My pleasure.
Makes me feel better. Calm.
It also makes me feel better killing these things. Ridding the world of a big problem. Jeez. How many more of them are there?
You're not leaving.
More coming.
Starting recording.
Nuke.
One must wonder. What?
Goodness.
Oh, they got everything up here, but super mutants and gunners, I guess.
Hey.
Dog meat. Trying to get the money. Ugh. Said I picked up a spine. I am not carrying this around. I have to find it. Where is it? Pelvis bones. Ugh. Parts come out of these things too
You
easily.
should wash your hands after that.
Wash
It
my
can be
hands.
unsanitary to handle the deceased.
Should dunk myself in some kind of cleaning fluid. Okay, we... Dog meat. Jeez. We didn't kill these ones. Just how big of a parkade is this? All of our daylight time is gone too, doing this. Oh, viable blood sample. Says the Pit Boy. It's a lot of pre-war money. Just 100 pre-war money could be worth like, oof, like 800 caps? Something ridiculous like that. Okay, guess I need to turn this on. All I'm getting is the spring copper out of these things, so... This has been tripped. So it's easy for... Wait. Easy for me to break them up and loot them. Oh yeah, this has to be the most comprehensive set of traps that I have ever seen in the Commonwealth.
Over here.
Oops. Oh, dog meat. It's actually getting to be ridiculous.
Nice.
Somebody might have spent months getting all these things, putting them all together. Ooh, nuke cola.
Bingo.
Well, I mean, we slept during the day. I'm gonna be awake. Time for some cold Nuka-Cola, ice cold. Cold, ice cold Nuka-Cola. All that sugar and caffeine will keep me up. Oh, I'm gonna have a sugar crash, but that's when you drink your next Nuka-Cola. 1, 2. Yay, dog meat! Why did you open up the doors? Stay away! Burns itself out after a few seconds. And then the guns went off in here. Oh yeah, you found something, did you, boy? You can go trip another trap. Somebody set that off before. Grenades? Explosives of some kind? Just hold on! I'm not running through all these traps just to... Seriously, what the... Can we stop it with this crap? You know, it'd be great if I found the person who made... Ooh, a magazine. Hot rodder.
Yes.
$35. Hot pink. Really? Because I'm not painting my power armor hot pink. Not ever gonna happen.
Are these comic books educational? Anything of science in there?
That one any good?
All magazines are worth it. Please stop barking, dog meat. I know there's something here. Alright, so... There's a question mark on both sides. Flame gun on either side. There's a big steamer trunk in there.
You staying out of trouble? Not a clue.
Mini nuke and 4 fusion. What's in it? Another steamer trunk. This looks like more medicine. This so you only get one. If you push the button, it will probably... How do you even... The other one will probably open and this one be torched, or the other one gets torched? Oh, I don't know. But if that mini nuke goes off... yeah, that could be bad. I'm gonna push this and run. Okay, destroyed everything on that side. So I had it right. Fusion cores. That's it. Fusion something. Next,
Mine
go
now.
buff out. Oh. Why didn't I just cut the cord? If you press this, the other one goes. I could have just reached through and cut right here or here. Alright, are we done? I think that there was a level I missed some things on. I got a magazine, that's good enough for me. Hot Rodder magazine. No, it's not a book of science, but there are magazines of science out there. I'm pretty sure that there was... Yeah, it was down by the ghouls. We went one way and missed another way. Pretty sure that's what happened. I don't think I went this way. I actually don't like exploring at night. Inside's okay, but not outside. I don't think anybody really does, unless you have like full-on night vision. Even then. That's when all the creepies come out. The ghouls and... they're always out. Anyways, in my mind, that's when they all come out. Everyone's kind of afraid of the dark. There's enough threats here in the wasteland that I've personally encountered. Being able to see them better in the daylight and see them coming is a bonus. Huge bonus. Alright. Idiot who created this. I take it was raiders. Maybe a bunch of raiders got together and did it. Did we get everything here? Severed heads. That's wonderful. Okay, so that had nothing to do with Fallon's department store. The arrows. The arrows draw you in. See, it works. Alright, back to Fallon's. So there's only one real way. I'm sure there's other ways in it. But this place is full of super mutants, so we're gonna have fun in here. So, jewelry case. There's a button in the behind the jewelry desk or something?
Huh? What's that?
Here we go again.
What? Who's there?
It's a big place, too.
Yeah, must have been nothing.
These guns work really well, too. Some super mutants are more deadly and powerful than others. Ah!
A noise!
I need a big gun. Take out this one.
I hear something.
Biggest one's mutated right before my eyes.
My pleasure.
I have come to my wits'
Pleasure was
end.
all.
Goodbye.
I came to the
Someone
surface
there.
to further science and to make a positive impact on people's
Saw a
lives.
mole rat that looked kind of like this once. Someone strapped a bomb to it.
Again. Ah, Garrett, stop it out. What is it?
Let me know
Raiders.
when I can
They
carry.
killed the Raiders.
of
Maybe they
course.
took it over from Raiders.
Foreigner be doing that instead?
You're starting to worry me.
Jeez. Where?
Stupid noises.
Anyway. We have a place to clear our soup mutants. I hope there's another magazine in here somewhere. They're rare, and they give glimpses to the past.
These
Let me
appear
take that.
worthless. Surely we can
worthless.
leave that behind.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, so I can hear that radio recording.
right
that
about
woman
that.
still crying.
Full new brains.
Ah, look, mysterious stranger.
Let's
People
just
have been
get this
talking
over
about
with.
him.
At least I can observe battlefield traumas.
Excellent.
That's the spirit.
Oh, what the hell?
Is that all?
Jeez, I see it.
God, you scum!
Okay. Oh, here they come.
Kill!
Get lost.
So dangerous. Don't
Center
let
mass.
this vigorous exercise.
You're
Bye.
bye. Oh, this place is really big. In truth, this is pretty much the only gun you need. That's it. Keep on shouting, stupid super mutants. I was trying to begin my exploration down here. Oh, what is this? Like pure blood? Disgusting. This is why these things need to be eradicated. Probably all people.
Hell yeah.
Any time I can take these things out, it's worth it. I think they're the worst. Ooh. Alright, I probably won't amount to very much, but... Daisy. A Y and a D, likeness.
Got it.
There we go. Law enforcement. That probably would have ended up being. The bombs didn't drop. Activate. Come on, activate like 10 of them. Just let them loose in the street. Deal with this nasty crap. Okay, go get them.
I could see that.
Shoot me, I'm gonna shoot you back and kill you in one hit. Alright. I hear her crying. So, was that the marking for a big stash nearby? That woman crying is bugging me. I think it means that there's a stash. She said jewelry case, right? Well, this could have been jewelry. Button. Have a look. There's a button right there. There's a safe there, too. Ooh, it's a tough lock. As you can see, I can handle lots of ammunition. Oh, lots of ammunition.
It's
Okay,
pretty
so what
amazing.
does this button
Not
do?
about it. Absolutely.
Oh, the lock.
Ah, I actually
Uh-huh.
thought that that's where it was. This is where she went. Sorry.
Is this worth anything? This world above one is very confusing.
The whole world's crazy. Are you kidding
But
me?
you know, if you're gonna die, dying of starvation probably be one of the better ones. I actually heard that your body unleashes a whole bunch of endorphins after a while when you're far along in your starvation. So
Yes.
you don't suffer that much, if I remember that right. Well, I can just go look these things up these days.
Sweet.
I'd like to shut that off.
I'll just take this.
Okay. No more of that.
Wanted a fight?
All they had to do is listen to the
Come to
recording.
Papa.
Press the button in here. These stupid super mutants could have gotten all this loot ages ago. Gold-plated flip light. Alright, well we got basically what we came in here for.
What's that?
Let's go up and clear the upstairs now.
What was that? No work today.
No fight today.
What? Who's there?
50 caliber. Oh, it's
Mine now.
Super mutants do leave traps too. You gotta. I didn't think they were capable of it, but they do that as well. Mines.
Must have been nothing.
Mines and
I
stuff
hear
like that.
something.
Sounds like a, oh, it's a fire. I was gonna say a bug. Department store. I've been here. I have been here before. Where the bombs dropped.
Stop moving, stupid man! Annoyed.
I believe we're supposed to
Where
find
Raider
the
met his end.
yes? And
Guess he
all
figured he had his
the
chems up
like
there,
this
so he was good.
Not anymore.
The living, the spoils.
I don't think we went down this side. That is gross. Okay, let's get down.
Something there. Suffer!
They're gonna keep on saying that when they hear the
What is it?
robot.
I can hear you. Is someone there? Ah! Face me, you coward!
What was that? Did I trip something? I definitely can hear that super mutant. That's loud.
Annoyed!
Time to get
Whoa.
crazy. Kill them all!
Ooh. Hello, spine. Oh, that's actually really gross. The things my weapons do to physical bodies. Just take them apart. What was that? I'm seeing things. I thought I saw Nuka-Cola. Why is this locked?
Come to Papa.
Don't really need a stealth boy. Take it that person went in there, was shot, locked the door somehow, and then just died. Technical document.
Come to
Lots of
Papa.
ammunition. Whew. Nice amount of ammunition. Another safe. This place is just full of riches. The only thing that's left are things that people couldn't lockpick or figure out like the button.
Yes.
Very good with the bobby pin.
Yes, I am. Obviously.
This is something before the troubles, yes?
Yeah.
I can't even.
Why do you want to know?
I can't even copy her accent.
You're right about that.
Don't know how she makes some of these sounds with the words, her English words. This is something before the troubles. I can't even do it. That's why they call French people frogs. That, among many other things. They just make sounds for other reasons as well, but they make sounds that I just cannot replicate. Ho ho ho, mon chéri. I can do that one, but a lot of the sounds she makes I cannot replicate. Just I don't know how she does it. People that are raised speaking one language, their tongues, the muscles in their tongues form in a different way. And this is why somebody will always have an accent. They're like, well, just speak like me. No, you can't. Well, not easily. Not that the brain is also wired to speak that way too, because you're just used to it over all the years, but it's also the muscles in the tongue, and I guess the memory. I'm sure someone with a strong accent can, I mean, you just gotta work on it, can perfectly mimic somebody with another accent or lack of an accent, like a lot of people say I have.
Curie.
I have no English accent. Jesus, you know what? I saw that right before I was hit. I just knew it. That was my sixth sense kicking in.
All muscle, new brains.
What
We're
is
done.
that?
I eat danger for breakfast. Tastes like chicken.
Folks that run with me.
But yeah, there's... Unless I really work on it, there's no hope of me trying to sound like Curie.
Not really, no.
Wonderfully beautiful accent she has, and I'm not joking, I do like it. It's a little funny though, because that's how it sounds when I think of it, but
Bingo.
it's a beautiful accent, nonetheless. I appreciate the French
This
accent.
belongs in the garbage can, yes?
Yeah.
Careful.
It's also the words she chooses to use, like
Seems fine to me.
yes at the end. And on the other hand, she's a synth, former robot. So, you know, it was programmed into her to speak like that. What's her excuse as a synth? I don't know. But I'm not gonna fight against it, because I like it. I find it very sexy. Speak to me in your deep French accent. I'll listen to it all day. This is not going outside, though.
Sweet.
It's a rough attempt. We got another one here. I don't see why I shouldn't
Excellent.
let these things go. There was a couple times where they did start shooting at me. And that could have been because I was shooting at others, and that's what it saw me do. So it just... And its programming, got it, decided that I was the aggressor. Let's let others shoot at you first.
Powering up.
You are on the terminal.
Protectron on
Obviously.
duty.
Okay, let me get out of here before you guys block the way.
I'm not sure.
Bugs.
Someone
You're not
is
leaving here
about-
in one piece. Let's do it.
Tough one.
Need some more?
Someone there.
What's that?
I sure do.
Super mutant hound?
Please tell me we're done.
We are being shot. Enemy unknown.
Oh. Why did it have to be spiders? Why couldn't something else take its place?
Good.
Oh, you killed my Protectron. Still super mutants alive in here somewhere. Fallon's department store. Oh, there's another floor upstairs too. For the love of God, can we just get out of here? I'm getting a little tired of Fallon's today.
Stupid noises annoys.
Nuka-Cola bottle. It's empty. Yeah, he just said stupid noises annoying. They do say it's annoying.
Ears playing tricks on me. Who's there?
Ears playing tricks on me. Come here, super mutant.
I hear something.
This is for close range only, so if it's over there... Haven't we not been over there? I think we did. It's not the kitchen area.
I can hear you.
Dog meat.
Going to splatter the brain.
Almost fell down there. Wait, let's get upstairs.
There is something.
Okay,
Please
let's get
be the
started.
last floor. It's gotta be. I can see the ceiling. What about the walkway to the other part of it?
Right for the taking.
Yeah, something like that.
The coroner be doing that instead?
You're starting to worry me.
House of Horrors. And there's still more.
I'm the last human you're ever gonna... Good riddance, you mangy thing.
Oop. You're dead. Tried to head him off, but he came down the way I just was anyway.
Get him, boy!
Oh, crap. I realized I was so
It's a
hurt.
shame these super mutants force us to dispatch them.
Let's hurry this up.
Whoa. Hey.
Not again. Not killing anyone.
5 years to
I think we're done for now. Nice.
High-speed shredding minigun, huh? Wow. High-speed shredding minigun. Gotta use 2 over-the-shoulder ones for my power armor. Wouldn't that be a sight? Over-the-shoulder mounts. That would be 2 of them. 1 would be harsh enough, and you want to. There is a magazine. You want to carry that. Having it on your shoulder, I don't. That would be weird. Even if it's power armor and it's machine. Machine balanced. Still.
Perfect.
Coif? Oh, La Coif. It's totally French. How the hell do you say that in French? La Coif? La Coffee? There's a O-I. It's Oi. Koi. F-F-E. Coif. The E's gotta be silent. Oh, whatever. I'm sure they pronounce it some weird way. Megaton hair. Permanently unlock a new hairstyle. Huh. That was never popular, and anybody that uses that
I
hairstyle
like the
is out of
colors
their
on
minds.
this comic book. They're very bright.
Oh, of course you
Well,
like
it's
the French
definitely
one.
unique. Sort
You
of
like
hard
the
to
French
miss.
one, do you? Every other magazine, and that wasn't even a comic book. You're confusing magazine and comic books. Every single other one I pick up, you're like, is this educational? This will just rot your brain. Wonder Glue. But the French one's okay. was this room for? Oh, what? This had to have been... That was up before the war. I don't even like looking at it. This is just so wrong. And it's French too, so and it's sideways. Figures. It's about right. Hey, that's not Napoleon. I wonder who the hell that is. Why is it sideways? Oh, it hurts my brain looking at it. That is so wrong. Yeah. Hey, I think we're done here. Let's get the heck out of this place. Wait, where is it? It's just a part. It's just the end of where we just were. And there's another one. I wish that the first one just activated them all. My brain is still hurting from that painting. Okay, just have to put it out of my mind. Sewn. Well, the S is in there. Pretty sure it's an S. But it might not be. Yeah, might not even be. There's no guarantee. It could be the N from the first one. It could be the R from the second one. It could be corn.
That's it.
And I was right. Fire Brigadier. This place is not on fire. I will go back to my alcove. I don't know what the heck a fire brigadier would do, or a medical responder, I guess. Try to help the dead bodies. Construction worker. Now, would they start repairing the place? A subway steward. I would assume that the default would always be law enforcement. Why else would you have projectiles?
Powering up. Protectron on duty.
Who told you that?
1, 2, 3, 4, right? It's not how often that works.
You're kidding, right?
We're going. And we have to get out of this place. I have nightmares about that painting. Oh, did I miss this the whole time? It's a big master lock safe here. Let's too focused on, excuse me, the super mutants. Ah, okay, it's just to the left. Got it.
That's it.
Well, ported? What the heck is ported?
Look at that.
What do you mean by
It
that?
was not locked at all. Oh, wait. You did this?
That's right.
That's right, I unlock everything. I can hack them all open, I can unlock them all. Even the best of locks. And I can put together the best guns and power armor in the Commonwealth. And any
I
armor.
have seen pictures of that.
Whatever
I
you
do
say.
All of that. Alright. No, dog meat, no. Is it right here? Okay. 2mm for my gauze rifle. Alright, so where's the subway station? Is it this? Yeah, West Roxbury Station. I don't want to... Some more super mutant garbage. I don't really want to go through this. As I said, every dead super mutant is a plus. Eating people. Just disgusting. And they're so stupid. They actually think that the most intelligent and superior race of everybody out here. Radiation King. Radios, televisions. Well, I didn't have a Geiger counter before the war, so there was always rumors that TVs put out radiation, but I always just assumed that that's just a name. Available everywhere fine electronics are sold. On the other hand, that all electronics, all electricity radiates throughout on the outside of the wires. They try to insulate it, going back in the days when they were experimenting with electricity, but if you insulate... Oof, this is a treasure. 5 Nuka-Colas and 1...
Mine now.
Cherry. If you insulate the inside of the wire from any electricity flowing on the outside, that's where most of it actually comes from, on the outside of the wire.
Just wish they'd knew.
So when you see places all wired up inside the walls, that's all flowing with radiation. It's radiating
Hey, boy.
electromagnetic frequency outside of it. I don't really want to go down there. And it has been assumed to be unhealthy, but there was no official studies done on it, of course. Everybody's getting cancer, and radiation is everywhere. So, that's just how it goes. It's Radiation King. I mean, the TVs are radiating electromagnetic frequency outside of it. I think we've been so long inside, that's now turning to daylight again. Anyways, there's a lot of unhealthy things in this world, but EMF frequency from electricity and TVs is probably the least worry. Now, what was I going to do next? Let's figure it out. I'm going to go through my list of what we have. Okay, we've returned to the castle. I need to speak to Preston.
I'll follow.
Any new trouble spots?
Yes, I stopped the raiding. Hey, Preston.
The settlement has sent word. They somehow managed to drive off a super mutant raid. But they're worried the super mutants will come back in force. You better get over there before it's too late.
Listen, I want to bring new places in.
Hey there.
Is this a better time for that talk?
Hey, we've already had our talk. Anyways, we need to get sleep. Alright, we've come up to Finch Farm. We left really early in the morning. It was like 3 a.m. Hello?
Mr. Finch.
I hope you're here to help.
Yes, I'm here to help. What's the problem?
Super mutants came through a few days ago. Only a few of them. But they did a lot of damage before we managed to drive them off. It was only a miracle that nobody got killed. But I'm afraid they'll be back. With reinforcements this time. We barely held them off the first time. We'd appreciate anything you can do
Well, you're
to help
part
us
of
defend ourselves.
You're part of the Minutemen, right? Okay. Not sure what I can do about building defenses. Yeah, you're definitely part of the Minutemen. I guess the Slog is too? Didn't I build some things there? Breakheart Banks. There's a place up here that didn't, Ten Pines Bluff, they didn't join, even though I went and helped them. So, another thing I would like to do is somebody was reporting somebody named Mac that was around Bedford Station that we could possibly recruit to our cause, and I gotta set up another MILA Corvega assembly plant. So, and then when that's all done, I'm actually really close to it. Where's Lynn Pier Parking? Right here? Nope. Where is it? There it is. It's really close to us. And that's where I plan to go last. And then we can go and join in the Bunker Hill issue. Okay, so I don't think that you're going to have very much resources that I can use. They don't have enough water here. Ooh, I can build some guns. Yeah. I can build several of these turrets. I think I'll do that. This will really help you guys. Okay. Turret facing that way. You're just gonna have to deal with the sound of this turret always going. But it should bring you some comfort. Get one more. I don't have enough oil. Unless I find something with oil around here. That'll definitely help. You need cement though. The water. I can build several of these. water pump there. I can put another one right here for you. Let's see, what else?
We got trouble.
Okay. Sounds like they finally come.
Die. Scum!
Woo.
Payback time.
Why do they like these miniguns so much? It's annoying. He picked up a minigun, is it? Or is it flamer? It's flamer.
You make it look so effortless.
Are you alright? You alright? You need
A
a...
lot to atone for. I'll find a way to make things right.
Yeah, I saved your butt.
I'll
Saved
just
your
leave
life.
you to it then.
And then
You should
talked
wash
your
your
dad
hands
into
after
keeping
that.
you here.
It can be
Go
unsanitary
get yourself
to
a stim pack, boy.
resist.
I'll keep that in
To
mind.
collect.
Looks like it.
Get yourself a stim pack.
Mine now.
I can't believe it. We won. We couldn't have done it without your help.
Wow.
The Minutemen came through for us, and we won't forget it.
I'd like to trade some
You
items.
don't have to give anything to
ahead.
me. What do you have? Actually, not a bad pistol. Better than what I had when I started out. What does it take? 45? I gave all my 45s to... Got a hunting rifle. Takes 308. I sold those too. Anyways. You guys have these turrets up here. Should really help. Give you more water. Let's see. What else do you need? Do you need another bed? You got 4 beds. It's enough for your family. Yeah. That would take getting used to, hearing all those noisy turrets upstairs. They're on the roof, I mean. Alright, next one. Just doing the little things. Okay, so... What is this? Oh, let's go back to Preston. I guess we can do that. There's a lot of walking around the Commonwealth, though. Let's go to Bedford Station. I don't know if the ghouls have returned. Then we can go to the Corvega assembly plant on the way back. I can already see them in the distance. Dog meat. Just stay away, okay?
Such pretty eyes.
Yes? I was just thinking of talking with you.
Jeez. What is that? They're fighting...
Excellent. Nice.
Oh, let them kill each
Nice.
other. That's... What are those things called? Those reptilian-type poisonous dogs? That's all... Chameleon. They also go invisible. That's all we need in the Commonwealth. What the... Did you set up shop here or something?
How's it going?
Yeah?
Really?
You know what? Never mind.
Do you know
It's
that
not
there's a lot of
important.
dangerous ghouls about 100 meters behind you? Okay.
Hi.
Ah, a new customer. Welcome to Mac's Bar. We are currently open for business. Please excuse the mess.
I don't know if I want this crazy guy in my... whatever. Anyways, I'm curious to know what you have.
Let's see what you've got.
Pick your poison.
I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how he's staying alive out here. Okay, let's just get to the point. Mac?
Excuse me.
Looking to wet your whistle, huh?
Would you be interested in working for me? I have a place you could set up shop.
Oh, really? Thanks.
Yeah, no. Oh, but I don't regret this. Come to Sanctuary.
See you there in a day or two.
Anything's better than here. What do you have here? Like, there's nothing. Alright. Now, just setting up the MILA down the Corvega assembly plant. I hate that place. I really do. It's just south of here. The reason why I don't like it... Oh. So are all the Brahmin here. This one's seen better days. The reason I don't like it is because it's full of Raiders. There's other nasty things inside. Excuse me. Inside that place too. There's a bunch of ghouls, if I remember right. Okay, which one is it? It's Lexington. It's just south of here. Well, we have the train engine here. If I couldn't get up there. Actually, I don't even think I've seen one of these since coming out. Vault 111. If I did, I didn't pay much attention to it. This is like the only train engine I've seen in the entire Commonwealth. Man, does it ever look powerful. Alright. Back to the Corvega place. At least raiders are typically easy to bring down. Not sure why somebody put bricks right here. Oh, maybe it was a home. Maybe it was. Oh, Corvega factory, I really don't like you. Spent a lot of time. Didn't I have to go in there like twice or something, or 3 times even? Well, I'm hoping that it's just on the outside. Ooh, something blew up. Not on the inside, so I don't have to go through that entire place again. Oh, there's another behemoth over there. That's what that sound is. It's fighting ghouls. This poor ghoul has no arms at all. Yeah, that's not a battle I care to get involved in.
Hey, I got something.
Shit. This place is full of ghouls out on the outside. Come on, let's get going.
Kill!
Get him!
Run and shoot. Let's just keep going. Oh, that sound. Do you mind? Let's go away.
That's good to know.
Okay, the Pip-Boy is saying
done.
we have to go inside this place. Of course, the Raiders have returned. Ha! They don't stand much of a chance against me. Shoot your butt. Got him. Damn it, I do not want to go back in this place.
Yes.
Make this quick. Of all the places in the entire Commonwealth, I think I despise this place the most.
Hey.
Repopulated this whole place. Well, at least... Is that a regular Nuka-Cola?
These appear worthless.
You sure you saw something?
That's it. I'm drinking. Let's go through this place. Nuka Cherry and Nuka-Cola. I'm hungry. Ooh. Queen Mirelurk steak. Ooh. Man, these are so good, actually. Anything Mirelurk tastes pretty good. But let's throw some starch and carbs in there. Pork and beans.
We can leave that
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Damn, we got us that.
I sure do.
Shit's got ambushed all
Okay.
Shit.
See, now I'm a little confused because I've got other things. We don't need this up. I've already got Mac. So it's just this one. So wherever that shows, that's the way to go. It's saying to take a door out.
What the?
Gonna put you down.
Dead as can be. This is all just another day for me.
Okay, so somehow we have to go up
Not anymore.
and that way.
Maybe. Well, this will be an interesting challenge.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I don't really care about you idiots.
There's not a raider alive who troubles me.
What's up?
Excellent.
Asshole! Just give up!
It's not how I work. Jerk off.
Dug your own grave coming here.
Good riddance to that scum.
Grenade!
Ugh.
Garbage. Rip them to shreds! Let's move out.
Okay, maybe this way?
Yes.
Hey, I think I got something.
Oh, you got something. Your end. Come to me, I'll finish you off. So, why when I... Okay, I'm not, because I'm not going towards it. This way, maybe that exit? That's what the Pip Boy says to do. There'll be more idiots out here. They always come back. Just have to reduce their number eventually and bring them down to nothing.
There you are.
Oh, this is not good.
Don't
This
worry.
shouldn't take long.
I am so not worried about raiders.
What a loser.
Whoa, where'd you come from?
I've been spoiling for a fight.
Nice moves there, buddy.
Damn it.
Saw that grenade.
Let's get this show on the road.
Where's it saying? Go this way. We can handle them.
Nice.
Pork and beans.
I'll just take this.
Still up.
You annoy me.
Almost there. Do you mind?
How about something a little more challenging next time? Are you kidding me?
Alright, is it right here? It says up, so I see it. The board right there. Apparently not. You guys keep on coming back here.
New orders.
Places
Kill
to be.
everything.
You don't have places to be. This is the place for you to be.
Papa.
Alright, may this be the last MILA I have to set up. Tinker Tom. Still shooting at us? Where's Curie? Can't be many of them left. There you are. So we're just destroying them. I see
Time
ya.
to get crazy. Kill him. Light.
There.
That was
pal.
marvelous.
Alright, well, it's clear that my agility has been going up and up. I am very agile. Running around, shooting target after target. Okay, can we just get out of here? Should have my power
We may
armor.
not be alone.
I'm the last human you're ever gonna lay eyes on.
I see ya.
Not your day.
Definitely not your day. out of here. Hey, very agile. Okay, so we're done with the Corvega factory. Now the only thing to do is return to Preston and what's his crazy face? Tinker Tom. We'll go to Tinker Tom first, then back to Preston. And I do believe that that's everything, except for going to what is it called? That Lynn Pier parking. Okay, so let's go back, talk to these guys. Doing this again, huh, Tinker Tom?
Hi.
At least I know where you are.
With that latest one, MILA's got good coverage of the Commonwealth.
Are we
got
done?
a lead on another vantage spot.
No.
If you got the time.
No.
But if you're here to check out the latest and greatest, that's good.
Let's see what you got.
You got it.
I want 50 calibers. Caliber. Boston Bugle? Why do I know that? I'll just take it. I don't care. Alright. Boston Bugle. Just show me where it is. I'm sure it's someplace in Boston, close by. Why? Oh, it's really close by. Alright, well, we can do it. Let's head out there. I think that's a death claw. Alright. Boston Bugle. I don't know if we've been in here. Pip-Boy would tell me if we had. No. Oh, let's set up a stupid MILA. Well, do this fast. Okay. And then go see Preston afterwards. Then probably back to Tinker Tom. Maybe there'll be a magazine in here. I do love them magazines. Okay, so somebody's activated all the protectrons. Pip-Boy is saying to go out.
Hey, boy!
You know why? Because it's probably on the surface or the top of the building. See if we can't get up there. These elevators still work.
Scanning for false alarm. Standing. Hostile target.
Bullshit. Stupid protectrons. She took a lot of punishment.
Good riddance.
Away with weaponry.
Whoa. Be careful. I think this leads out. Well, maybe it's where I need to go. Wow. That was really easy. There you go, MILA. San Francisco sunlights. That should be worth something. Case closed on crime boss Eddie Winter. No, I closed it. There's a safe here. Well, Nick and I closed it. If I had heard about him, I would have sought him out myself and finished him off. That,
Monsieur,
in
most
that
impressive.
he was still alive.
Someone knows their way around a bobby pin.
I
Here,
sure
let's
do.
go back inside and
something
see if
before
there isn't a magazine somewhere. The old Boston Bugle.
That as old as it looks?
That's a good question. I guess.
This actually disturbs
I don't
me.
know.
Giant hole in the floor like this.
Have you found something interesting?
It's
Let me know what I
nothing
can
special.
Watch out, dog meat. Nuke cherry. Buddy will be able to make these ice cold. Yeah, I think that's it. But there's a steamer trunk downstairs. There's a working terminal over there. I don't know. Something's not right. feel it. Let's get one of those feelings, you know. Yeah, I have 900. Well, around 900 pre-war money is worth over 7,000 caps. Oh, that's actually not a... except for the torn parts, but you can actually see the unstoppables. Usually it's so faded out you can barely see them. Alright, Grognak and Silver Shroud. Mistress of Mysteries should be in there too. It says, their war machine is mobilizing. Let's prepare ours. It's kind of ominous.
Sweet.
First try. Front page news, October 19th. Remember, it ended on the 23rd. 2077 to October 23rd, 2077. Copyright, the Boston Bugle, 2077. Articles may not be reprinted without permission of the editor-in-chief. Editor-in-chief is long gone. I can reprint whatever I want. Clay's closed on crime boss Eddie Winter by Mags Vecchio. Boston Bugle staff writer. In a move that has shocked and angered the people of Massachusetts, the Boston Police Department announced last night that they have ceased all investigations into the actions of reputed organized crime boss Edward Eddie Winter. See, I remember that well. No one was happy about that. He's speaking on behalf of the special task force that had been assembled specifically to build a case against Winter. Captain Jonathan Widmark of the Boston Police Department said, after reviewing the evidence with our colleagues at the Bureau of Alcohol, Drugs, Tobacco, Firearms, and Lasers, it became clear that we were, in fact, wrong. Eddie Winter has indeed had a colorful history, but it is not a criminal history. Somebody was bought off. By pursuing our case against Mr. Winter, we would simply continue to waste taxpayer dollars and, even worse, condemn an innocent man. It was an unexpected turn of events, to be sure. According to the Boston Bugle's confidential sources within the Boston Police Department, the innocent man was anything but. As uncovered by Captain Widmark's official investigation, codenamed Operation Winter's End, Eddie Winter was involved in every crime imaginable, from petty larceny to first-degree murder. And although nothing was proved, everyone on Widmark's task force suspected Winter in the August homicide death of their lead detective's fiancée, a Miss Jennifer Lands. Yeah, that would be... Mr. Valentine, the real one, his fiancée. Whatever the truth, it would appear the city of Boston has nothing more to fear from Eddie Winter. When approached for comment, the alleged crime boss could not be reached. In fact, his South Boston sub-shop has been shuttered, and his Harborside residence completely cleaned out. Eddie Winter, it would seem, has disappeared. Well, you know, they kind of did trumpet the truth there, trumpeting truth for over 50 years. They did that there. China Showdown, the Atomic Ultimatum by Mags Vecchio. Boston Bugle staff writer. War. Has there been any extended period of time in recent memory in which soldiers have not fought, bled, and died, all for the sake of furthering the political goals of one's government or another? The short answer is no. The longer, more terrifying answer is that we have not yet begun to experience the extent of human suffering. Oh my gosh. From Anchorage in frigid Alaska to Shantou on our enemy's doorstep, American troops have been embroiled in brutal battle. They have taken and lost many lives, a nearly uncountable number, but not entirely, because the truth is the casualties have been countable. These conflicts, however horrible, have all been in some inexplicable, perverted way manageable. Through taxes and various wartime revenues, the United States government has been able to fund a standing army the likes of which this country has never before seen. The same is certainly true of our mortal foe, China. And with each dollar spent comes a natural accounting of how that dollar was spent. Every bullet, every bunker-busting bomb, every body bag, soon after each is used in the theater of war, we know every how, when, and where. But the sad, obvious truth is that the days of manageable war have nearly come to an end. In the minds of the world's great leaders, those billions of dollars haven't merely been spent, they've been wasted. Because here we are, after more than a decade of constant warfare with no clear end and no clear winner in sight. So really, at this point, what other option do these superpowers have if not the nuclear one? And therein, of course, lies the rub. For when China or the United States launches its nuclear missiles and drops its atomic bombs, there will be no one left to count the casualties, let alone the ordnance. No one left to declare victory. So when only one question remains, is there any way the powers of the world can prevent a nuclear apocalypse? If there is any hope left for the world, we must believe the answer is yes. But these are hopeless times. Actually, that's another good article. I fully agree with everything I read so far. I'm surprised they're able to print these things. Boston food riots continue by Buster Connolly. I wonder if it's related to Kent Connolly. Boston Bugle staff writer. In what can only be described as a scene of absolute pandemonium, on Friday afternoon, soldiers of the United States Army's 184th Infantry Regiment opened fire on a group of unarmed civilians after an unknown person smashed the plate glass window of the Roxbury Food Bank, prompting several people in the line outside to storm into the establishment. As of yesterday evening, at least 4 people were confirmed dead and 8 others injured, but Jonathan Corman, spokesman for the Army, insists the troops acted within their authority. Yeah, everything was... For the sake of the government, everything was authorized. The soldiers in question issued explicit verbal warnings several times. Those people knew exactly what would happen if they broke the line and attacked the food bank. Hunger is no excuse for civil disobedience, vandalism, or in this case, starting a riot that puts the lives of every civilian in the area at risk. It is the role of the United States Army to maintain order in this difficult time, and that is exactly what happened in this instance. I would also like to point out that the soldiers of the 184th Infantry Regiment have not had a food ration in 2 days. Ooh. These men and women understood hunger probably better than anyone. It is a response the American people have grown accustomed to, as violent scenes like the one in Roxbury have played out again and again across the country, as a starving populace tries desperately to obtain food for its families, and has happened so many times in the past. The civilian witnesses of the so-called riot tell a different tale. 85-year-old grandmother Hannah Henry was in line at the food bank and claims the soldiers had anything but order and liberty on their minds. They were laughing, joking about who they were going to shoot first. It was all a game to them. Those soldiers may not have fired on the crowd before that window got broke, but they was looking forward to it all the same. One can only hope that the violence in Roxbury will be the last such incident our country has to suffer through. But until America finds the strength to question its domestic policies and the food to feed its people, the future remains uncertain. Well, everything was going to crap at the end. Everything. Article 4. White House remains empty. Where's our president? By Mags Vecchio. Boston Bugle staff writer. For more than half a year, the West Wing of America's most famous residence has remained shrouded in near complete darkness. A skeleton crew of manual laborers remains on staff to maintain the property, but nobody has lived or worked politically there for several months. And even though the White House press corps has unofficially and unceremoniously disbanded around the same time, the media has remained steadfast in answering that most important of questions: where is our president? At first, the assumption was that the entirety of the United States government had moved operations to Raven Rock, the military operations center, located in the mountainous region of Pennsylvania, just a few miles northeast of the presidential retreat in Camp David, Maryland. But further investigations have revealed that neither the president nor his cabinet have been to the Raven Rock complex in over a year. So if not Raven Rock, then where? Thanks to an extensive and exhaustive investigation, the Boston Bugle has uncovered the answer, and our readers will likely consider it as strange as it is shocking. The president has been leading our country from a Poseidon Energy oil rig just off the coast of San Francisco. Wait, I don't even remember that. Maybe I didn't read this. It's certainly an odd choice for a presidential command center, or is it? Not as much as it may seem, as our investigation discovered. Thanks to the testimony of a highly placed anonymous source, the Boston Bugle has learned that the official destination of the oil rig is actually Control Station Enclave, giving credence to the long-running rumors of a secret, militarized shadow government known as the Enclave that would take control of the United States in the event of a nuclear conflagration. And so, the mystery of the missing president has finally been solved. But in doing so, has the Boston Bugle also uncovered evidence that the end of the world, in the form of total atomic war, is also at hand? Sadly, the president's silence seems to speak volumes. Wow, this is actually a really good newspaper. And I'm amazed that they've been allowed to get away with all this. Boston headed for a first World Series win since 1918. Oh, okay, well, I remember this one well. By Buster Connolly, Boston Bugle staff writer. As every resident of Boston is painfully aware, it has been 159 years since the city has reveled in the joy of a World Series victory. Whether from strike-out error in the outfield or a ball that rolls disastrously through the infielder's legs, defeat has remained our constant unwelcome companion. not for long. In what has been one of the most exciting World Series races in decades, Boston has achieved a 3-games-to-none lead over the unbeatable Texas favorite. Battling, fielding, and pitching have all aligned, thanks largely to the direction of legendary coach Dusty Wilder, giving this year's team the best chance they've had for victory in, well, forever. Even more encouraging than Game 4 being played here in Boston is the fact that the team has yet to utilize their star pitcher, Matt the Missile Murtaugh. With him on the ground, some are actually predicting not only a series-shattering win, but a no-hitter to boot. Yes, for years, the concession stands of Boston have fed baseball fans a steady diet of beer, hot dogs, peanuts, and bitter defeat. Yeah. But on Saturday, October 23rd, oh my God. I wanted to go to that game. I really did. The only thing that could snatch away victory is an act of God or some obscene calamity of man. Tomorrow, my friends, the unthinkable will finally come to pass, and life in Boston will never be the same again. Oh! It should have happened. Oh!
Such a funny word.
The end of the world happened instead.
Why is that?
Picked a better password.
Obviously.
I've joked about that before. Not that I was a huge Boston Red Sox fan. I mean, I just moved here about 1.5 years before the end of the world. Let's get out of here. Would have been nice to see that, though. I was, you know, moving to a new city, root for the local team.
Lobby.
I didn't read that newspaper either. Or maybe it was delivered that morning. Maybe I was going to get to it. Yeah, I always thought that they were good, but I guess seeing everything now, I didn't realize how good they were, and I'm just amazed that they're getting away with telling all that truth. Because that pretty much mirrors everything that I've come to see. All of their articles that they put out there that I just read. That's nuts. It was all set to happen, and then the end of the world happened instead. Yeah, it was so cursed that the end of the world was more likely to come about for the Boston Red Sox than actually winning. No. I don't even want to think about it. Anyways, we're really close. Let's go to Tinker Tom, and hopefully he doesn't have another one. Then we'll go see Preston.
And even more data. I know another building that could use a MILA.
No more MILAs, come on.
But if you're here to check out the latest and greatest, that's good.
No.
I gotta go.
Right you are.
Am I gonna set up a MILA on every building in the entire Commonwealth? Backstreet Apparel. I know that place. That's actually just, I think it's around Diamond City, is it not? Oops. Backstreet. Yeah, it is. It's just north of Diamond City. Hey, let's go to Preston now. Preston.
We wiped out that super mutant raiding party. They won't be attacking any more settlements.
Good to hear. One step at a time. We'll make the Commonwealth safe for people who just want to live in peace.
Okay, about
something you need?
Any other places that want to join? Honestly, that's it.
No, nothing.
Okay.
Are you sure, Preston? Alright.
I'll get these kids whipped into shape. Don't worry.
I hope so.
You do that.
Hey.
I need sleep.
Hey.
I've been traveling all night.
Radio Freedom, voice of the Minutemen.
Nice, comfortable bed we have down here. Let's go to sleep.